Budo, the way of the warrior. Budo is not something that you come to know through philosophical discourse. It is understood only by living it in everyday practice. Budo comes from putting your heart and spirit into your training. More than the physical strength that people see from the outside, it consists of the spirit that develops through physical training and hard work. This spirit applies not only to the dojo, but to everyday life as well. This is the true meaning of Budo, and this is the way of Enshin Karate. Avid karate fans of all ages still talk about Kancho Ninomiya's tournament fighting. Through his years of competition, he developed a singular technique and spirit that have been identified with Enshin Karate. Known around the world, Sabaki technique is famous for its concise practicality. Based on natural circular movements, Sabaki does not attempt to confront an opponent head-on, but uses his power against him. With this type of strategy, you conserve energy and maximize your own advantage. Here are some of the basic principles behind Enshin Karate. Enshin Karate's Budo structure is based on a few simple elements: basics, practical application, and anticipation. Basics consist of the fundamental punches, blocks, and kicks, the building blocks on which your strategies are based. Application is the practical use of those weapons in response to your opponent's movements as each fighting situation dictates. Identifying these situations instinctually is called anticipation, or the ability to sense your opponent's movements before they occur. Before you use the elbow, parry away the front arm. In case they try to strike back, keep your arm up. You can also use that arm to strike back. The arm that's not striking protects the face. Let's start with the basic elbow strike. Now parry away the front hand, step forward with the left foot and left hand front, open the body, and add the elbow strike.
度ね、右足をそのまま上げます。はい、この時ね、しっかりこのさっきも言ったようにこのかかとがね、お尻に当たるように上げてね、この今上げたこの位置ね、ここからひねりを加えながらね、これラップと一緒に持っていって帰ってきます。よし。この遠心っていうのは、技の上で言うとですね、円を使って相手を倒すさばきですね。これとまた白帯から始めて、この白帯から次の帯、それで黒帯になって、また黒帯からですね白帯に変えて、またチャレンジするという、技を追求しながら精神を鍛える。技の追求のないところには空手の心、武道精神もないと思います。Enshin
karate starts with 4 basic positions. Whether your opponent attacks or you attack, you'll move to one of 4 basic positions that'll take you to your opponent's blind spot. Let's look at these 4 positions.
組手の構えで相手の、左、右横ですか。右横に、
Number 1 position. Step forward and to the left.
入ってそれから攻めに行きます。2のポジショニングは逆に。
Number 2 position. Step forward and to the right. Now let's see position 3 and 4. When your opponent drives forward and you have to step back, don't go straight back. Instead, move to the side. Position 3 is back and to your left. Position 4 is back and to your right.
逆に引きながら4のポジションに持っていきます。はい、これが1から4のポジショニングです。
Now here are the 4 positions with an opponent. For position number 1, against a right punch, move forward into the outside. This is the blind spot. If you don't move far enough outside, you may be swept or leave yourself open for attack. Be sure to step outside your opponent's shoulder. For position number 2, against a left punch, move to your right and outside his shoulder. For position number 3, when your opponent drives forward past the center line, step back and to your left. Let's do it one more time. If the left foot comes, block and open up to position number 4. Move back and to your right. These are the 4 basic positions. Technique and positioning must go hand in hand. Adjust your positioning to fit the techniques you want to use, and vice versa. As you move to the blind spot position, you have to step far enough past your opponent's lead foot. Then pull around strongly into your counterattack. If you don't step far enough, then you don't have enough leverage to pull strongly and to turn the opponent. So make sure you step past the lead foot. Then pull him around strongly and take him into your counterattack. When you grab, make sure to grab from the outside, pulling across. Use an outside-in motion. When a front kick comes, don't wait for the kick to touch down on the floor. When it's in the air, make your parry and start to move already to the outside. So when the foot's in the air, parry, move quickly to the outside, to the blind spot position. Grab strongly, take him into your counterattack. To get your opponent off balance, use their momentum against them. The foundation of offense and defense is grounded in two grabbing techniques: the one-handed grab, hikikazushi, and the two-handed pull-around, hikimawashi.
Enshin karate では、引き崩し、引き回しを使ってですね。
In Enshin karate, you use hikikazushi and hikimawashi to take a bigger opponent off balance. I'll now demonstrate hikikazushi and hikimawashi.
以上ね、これから引き崩しの説明をします。相手がですね、左足前の場合に、
Let's first do hikikazushi, one-handed grab.
この場合左足前。
If your opponent is standing left foot forward, step right next to his foot or slightly behind it.
横か後ろのあたりにステップしながら右手でホック。
As you grab his sleeve,
これと同時に引き足を使ってですね、出しながら
swing open your back leg and pull him off balance.
こういう感じです。もう一度引き崩してここから自分の攻撃につなぎます。だからこう、ね、引いてそのまま蹴り。はい、次はですね、引き回し。引き回しも引き崩しと最初と動きは同じ感じです。
Hikimawashi starts the same way as hikikazushi.
同時に今度相手のこの時こうグッと引きつけてね。
Step outside his lead foot and grab his sleeve. This time, pull him in tight to your body. With the other hand, hook his neck and pull down as you swing open the back leg.
これから自分の攻撃につなげていけばいいです。
Because you use your opponent's momentum and your own power in a natural way, Enshin Karate's techniques are reasonable and effective no matter your size or strength.
これからですね、パンチのさばきをやります。
In Enshin Karate, we look at our opponent's timing to pick up one of 4 places to meet his attack. Let's look at timing for our opponent's punch.
まあ最初にですね、
Timing number 1 is the very beginning of the punch.
こういう時ですね。こういう時もさばきます。
Timing 2, the punch is halfway. Timing 3, the punch is fully extended. And this is when most people make their block or parry.
この時また失敗した時、
Timing 4, your attacker is pulling back his punching arm. This is one more chance to sabaki, but you must go to his opposite side. Now let's look at 4 timings with an opponent. Timing number 1, the very beginning of the punch. Just as he starts, use a foot stop to his left hip. This stops his power right away. After that, follow up with a spinning back kick. Then you can finish him off. Timing number 2, your opponent's punch is halfway. His front knee naturally starts to open. You can't punch unless you open the hips and knee. When he starts to open, target the front inside thigh with your foot stop. After that, follow up with punches and kicks. Timing number 3, the punch is fully extended. Step to the outside position, pull him off balance, and then you can counterattack. This is where most fighters will quit, but you have one more chance. Use timing number 4 when he pulls back his punching arm. The opposite shoulder automatically comes forward. Move outside the shoulder, grab his arm, and take him off balance.
そのまま反対へ回ればいいです。よし。先ほど、パンチの4つのタイミングをやりましたが、今度はですね、
We just did timing for the punch. Now let's look at timing for the low roundhouse kick. Again, there are 4 times to meet the attack. Imagine your opponent is set in fighting stance. Timing number 1, just as he raises his foot to start a kick. Timing number 2, the kick is halfway. Timing number 3, the kicking leg is fully extended. And timing number 4, he's pulling back the kicking leg. He may not always step forward after a kick.
相手が蹴ってその足を引いた時にのタイミング、この4つをやってみます。
Timing number 1, when he starts to lift his kicking leg, use a foot stop to stop his power. You can then follow up with a back kick or spinning back kick. Timing number 2. The kick is halfway. You can block with your shin. If his kicking leg drops forward, use position number 1 and follow up with a counterattack.
蹴り足がぐっと伸びてきた時ですね。その時にかわして
Timing number 3, the leg is fully extended. You can avoid impact by skipping over.
かわして
Follow up from the backside position.
はい、最後の4のタイミングですね。これは
Timing number 4,
いつも蹴って
when he
使う時
pulls
はですね
back the kicking leg,
前
move to the
引いた時を固定します
opposite side
これで受けて
and take
相手が引いた
control.
時この時のさばきですね。はい、これで、はい、引きながら出て、シュレア。止めて、そのまま1のポジションを使って蹴って、そのままかわして、そのまま引きながら出て、シュレア。より大きいですね、相手を崩すために、引き崩し、引き回し
We
を使
try
い
to
ますけ
use
ど
hikikazushi and hikimawashi to take our opponent off balance. We often use sweeps or throws to take down our opponent. When he resists, we try to use his power against him. If the technique doesn't work to the front, take him backward. If it doesn't work high, then take him low. Attack where his power is weakest.
今度前がダメだったら今度後ろに崩すとかこうやってみます。まずはですね、上から下をやってみます。はい、じゃあまずはですね、回し蹴りが
Let's first look at moving the attack from top to bottom. When the roundhouse kick comes, you parry it away and move outside. As you try to pull him off balance, he resists by pulling his upper body backwards. In this case, sweep him down low. Here it is one more time.
で、シュレア。で、シュレア。次はですね、下から崩していって今度
Let's next take him off balance from low to high. Start by faking the outside low kick. When he starts to shin block to the outside, use that power against him by attacking the inside of his thigh. Let's do it again. With the inside thigh kick taking him off balance, use an axe kick from the top to finish him off. 外から内からグラブ、次はですね、引き回しで Now we'll move him off balance from front to back. Say you try to use hikimawashi to pull your opponent off balance, but he resists and pulls his head back. Take him backward with a back throw. So here we parry the front kick. We move out to take control. He resists the front throw, so we take him into a back throw.
崩してみます。外 外から内からグラブにシュレシュレ
Practicing with a partner is a must for developing timing, positioning, and anticipation. But remember, practicing with a partner is done to benefit each of you. Think about your partner, not just yourself. Use appropriate power and always be considerate. You can always train at speed with less power. In Enshin, we try to develop strength as well as humanity.
We are going to look now at the use of arm guards. In Enshin Karate, we use arm guards often. Safety is most important, and arm guards allow us to practice with speed and power while protecting our partner. Arm guards can simulate punching or kicking attacks and make our practice more like real fighting. Let's look at the arm guards in action. First, the student with arm guards will attack with a double punch or low kick. Now, the student with arm guards will attack freestyle using any combination of kicks and punches.
In addition to arm guards, I always tell Enshin students to train with a heavy bag. The heavy bag can be a very good training tool, but it's only useful if you make your workout as real as you can. Always pretend the heavy bag is an opponent standing with his left foot or right foot forward. Picture the attack that's coming. Pretend the heavy bag is an opponent. Use it not only to practice kicks and punches, but for sweeps, throws, and counterattacks too. Use your imagination. Picture your opponent left foot forward in fighting stance. Parry away the front arm, follow with a left body punch, step outside to position 2 with hikimuashi, follow up with a knee kick and push down the head into a forward rolling throw. Don't use the heavy bag just for punching and kicking, but practice your footwork, sweeping and throwing too.
やってみます。ですか、払ってボディパンチ。でそのまま巻き込み投げるように持って。はい、手。はい、全然ですからね。はいよ。シュッシュッシュッシュッ。はい、しゃ。スリー。シャ。シュッ。シュッ。お。してお。 利き足を引いて、引いて、おう。しょれ。はいです。まあこれで。
Say you punch and kick, but your opponent blocks and counterattacks with roundhouse kick. Step in and sweep his supporting leg. Here it is on the heavy bag. 1-2 punch, roundhouse kick. Your opponent blocks and kicks back. Sweep his supporting leg. As he goes down, move in and finish him off with a punch.
1-2 から、1-2 から。で、軸足上がって。
Learning karate technique requires a progression from imagination to action. In Enshin Karate, we use the heavy bag not only for practicing punches and kicks, but also for practicing the various patterns of techniques or combinations that you can visualize in your mind. Repetition makes these instinctual. When your opponent attacks with left roundhouse kick, use side Kyushu to absorb his power. Counterattack with a body punch and inside thigh kick, then take him down with a front throw. Use side Kyushu to take yourself out of the impact zone. Counter with a punch and inside thigh kick. If he doesn't go all the way down, use the other foot to take him into the front throw.
ですか、最初中心に立って、吸収で長くボディパンチ、内もも蹴り、表投げ。はい、よ。はい、ちょっと待ってね。
Try to imagine the bag as an opponent with legs. Move in with the body punch and inside thigh kick, but stay close and drive the bag with your leg as you would on a real front throw.
この足を、バックを蹴ってるからね、ここを吸収した後ね、バンと蹴って、この足をもう一回こっちの足でこう、バンと蹴り込みます。この動作をバックに向かって同じようにね、だから出て、ボディパンチ、内もも蹴りが足で、蹴り込む。パンチで決める。はい、対応。よいしょ。それ。Push.
Imagine now that your opponent attacks with a front kick and spinning back hook kick. You move to the blind spot position and try to counterattack with a high roundhouse kick. But your opponent blocks and pushes back your kicking leg. Use the same leg to go the other way into a spinning back hook kick. Here it is again. Use lower parry against the front kick, move outside, roundhouse kick. It's blocked back. Use that momentum to take it the other way into the spinning back hook kick.
今はね、練習してるときにこのバックがね、こうぐっと揺れてるんだけど、一回ずつ止めないで、そのままね、揺れてるのを、見てるときにそのままね、じっとしとかないからね、この揺れたのを利用しながらこう蹴ったりしてると、またいい練習になると思います。はい。これをかけながら足で返します。 上段回しが来るから、上段受けで受けます。受けてね、今度は右手で受けて、右手でパンチを払ってね、で左の上段回しより持っていきます。はい、もう一度こうね、受けて、このまま返します。はい、構えて、はい、受けて、受けて、ねしょだ。もう一度、はい、強度、ねしょだ。
Enshin Karate's katas are based on Kancho Ninomiya's own practical experience in competitive fighting. He has designed each of these katas so that their combinations reflect a level of complexity and technique appropriate to the student's belt level.
一番大事なのは努力だと思います。この世の中にはですね、天才と呼ばれる人たちがたくさんいますけど、天才だから何かができたのではないと思います。人から変人扱いされながらね、努力して、そしてこの一つのことを成し得て、それから人から天才と呼ばれるようになったんじゃないかなと思うんですね。この美を追求するこの芸術家であろうとですね、武を追求する武道家であろうと、この人から天才と言われるような人たちは皆人以上のこの努力をし、人以上の忍耐をしていると思います。その努力と忍耐を怠った天才などどこにもないと思います。
Enshin Karate's technique is based on maximizing your strength and energy effectively. Training is similar to sharpening the blade of a sword. When a blade is honed and sharp, it cuts well. Through training hard in karate and through actual fighting, both your spirit and your technique are sharpened. Enshin strategy and techniques work equally well on the tournament mat or on the street.
In Enshin Karate, we teach a lot of self-defense techniques. These are useful for men and women alike. Remember that in self-defense, positioning is most important. Let's look at a few examples. If someone grabs your wrist and pulls you, your reaction is to resist. This won't work. Instead, step to the outside as you turn your wrist. Follow up with backhand strike and elbow strike. Turn your wrist. This narrows the grasping surface. Now we can use leverage to free yourself from your attacker's grasp. Another escape, if you are grabbed, is to swing through under the attacker's arm. Take him into an arm lock from behind. Take him down with a kick to the back of the knee joint.
This これはですね、要するに相手がなかなか切らしてくれなくて、力で持ってこようとしたときに相手の力をよりうまく使うためのテクニックです。はい、go.
If someone grabs your arm strongly, don't resist. Move with their power and use it against them.
パターン3を、ご紹介します。なかなか前だけではなく後ろから襲われる場合も、たくさんありますので、そういった場合のディフェンスをご紹介いたします。はい、go.
Sometimes you may be attacked from the rear. In that case, slide your feet to the outside, hook the inside leg behind your opponent's leg, and take him down.
倒します。その時も相手に体重を浴びせてながら倒します。
As you go down, drive your weight into your opponent's chest.
はい、go. シャラー。顔面としてね、ここへ後ろの足をこう持ってきたらいい。構えて。来る瞬間にこう足を引っ込めて、こうしてこう。
I want all Enshin instructors to train as well as to teach. If the teacher is training and enjoying his karate, his students will also. I think of the teacher and student like a needle and thread. The teacher by his example is a needle that leads the students like threads through the cloth. I believe strongly that is what makes a true instructor. My challenge is to train with my students around the world until I am too old to move my body anymore. One of my favorite saying is, a drop of water over time can wear a hole through stone. You can't make a big dream come true all at once. But by setting goals and raising your effort a little at a time, you can make your dream come true.
洞窟の精神を持って表現し、オスの心を寛容すること、オスの心を寛容すること、裁きをもって遠心から手の気を落とし、裁きをもって遠心から手の気を落とし、日々の研鑽を怠らざること、日々の研鑽を怠らざること、よし、あをもって文化の学びの姿とし、あをもって文化の学びの姿とし、互いの衝突を心がけること、互いの衝突を心がけること、文武二道をもってパンパンに通じ、文武二道をもってパンパンに通じ、自己の向上を志すこと、自己の向上を志すこと、空手をもって人生を正し、空手をもって人生を正し、常に心遠心の道を行うこと、心常に遠心の道を歩むこと。